If you're using speedups the moment you get them, you're doing it wrong. Always use your speedups during the events. That is when you get bonus rewards like gems, hero shards, and even more cosmetics. All these things, I think I make a video, I think it was something that is obvious for the majority of the players. You know, just when you have to compete somewhere, when there is an event that you have to, for example, train 5,000 troops or whatever is going to be the reason, and you're going to have some levels, and each level is giving you rewards. It's way better to go there from just spending your speed ups immediately after you get them. Or if you get some temptation, you know, you want to finish this thing extremely fast and spend like 12 days in speed ups, or maybe 6 days in speed ups. At one point when you progress in Age of Empire Mobile, you're going to face big coolдowns, which is going to be in days, and in situation like this, people just wanted, you know, to finish the thing. And this is not something that I strongly suggest. Just wait for the event. There is, in the event calendar, you can actually see everything that is happening. Right now there is the Mightiest Empire, Weekend Gift, Gold Rush. The Mightiest Governor is maybe one of the places where you can actually go, and many more events. You're just going to get more rewards. I still don't understand why this thing is happening, and people are like, I don't have speed ups to compete, but you just save. And this is the thing with the long game, something that I mentioned, but it was for city skins, but it's also applying for Mightiest Governor or whatever event that is coming. And this is having the resources to be able to compete. At one point, I think the majority of the people are going to have their city skins. You know, there is even epic city skins. If I go in my cosmetics, I still don't have one of the city skin. Where is the cosmetics? You know, in all of these city teams, you can actually get them just when you are more reasonable with your resources. When you're active, you gather, and at one point you're going to get them. But those shards that is for this type of events is something that, you know, you cannot spend to level up your troops, or, you know, to boost your troops. And here is one great example where you can just go for the free and you're going to receive some rewards, which is going to be this thing, prismatic crystal, that, you know, slowly gathering. At one point you're going to get what you're looking for. But the case is not the same with the speed ups, and the main reason is this thing you cannot use for construction speed or maybe research speed. It's just going to sit there. It's only useful for one thing. So even if you collect it, you cannot use it anywhere else. But speed up is something that is completely different. With your speed ups, you can basically do whatever you like. So that's why I strongly suggest go with your speed ups for the events. Get some rewards. If you want to hit hard, if you want to go in the top places, save. It can take months. No joke, it can take months. I have also played some other games and I have saved speed ups for 8 months. 8 months just to be sure when the time comes I'm going to have enough resources, enough speed ups to actually hit the top position and get something that is game changing. And the majority of the cases, the game changing thing that is extremely hard to be get it is a city castle skin, or city skin like we like to say it. City skin is going to give you, you know, small percentage boost for your troops, but it still is something permanent, and the majority of the people don't have it. So you want to have everything that the rest of the people don't have it, or it's extremely hard to be get it. But this is just part of the things you're going to receive as a rewards. On the way to your compete, you're going to receive more gems, you're going to receive resources, other speed ups, legendary hero tokens. All these things you're going to receive in the steps till you hit the top places. You're just going to go directly in your pocket. But if you're just spending them right now, you're not going to get anything in return. Basically anything. Back in the days when I started playing Age of Empire Mobile, I was, you know, before I go sleep, and this is a reasonable spending of speed ups. And I go to sleep, there is 1 hour till my troops finish get trained. So I use like 4 speed ups for my four barracks or training camps, and I finish all the troops, and I start them again. Now this is the place where I actually use speed ups. Later you can basically stop training the troops and train them again, and it's going to return all of the resources. If I click on X, it's going to suggest me, hey, this is your resources, we're going to, bring it back to you. So I don't even need to spend speed ups on training. This thing where there's like 1 hour left and you're like, oh my god, should I actually stop it or use speed ups? I was using speed ups, but with the gameplay and more knowledge I'm receiving, I understand that I can just cancel them and start them again, which saved me tons of speed ups. But yeah, this is a reasonable way of spending speed ups. But just getting speed ups and immediately spend them somewhere is not actually the way to go in Age of Empire Mobile. And you have to know that the smart players are waiting, and the efficient players are timing it. So if you're smart, you're going to just save your speed ups, and when something pop up that you actually need and you want to have so much, then you can just go with your speed ups and actually achieve what you're looking for. Now the efficient players is timing that. They know after a specific amount of time there's going to be new heroes, so they save, or new castle or new event competition. They know that this thing is coming, and they save their speed ups, and like this is making them extremely efficient on point of competing in the events. And if there is so many players who just spend their speed ups like this, the competition is going to be even more easy for them, and they may end up with even speed ups after the competition, because the majority of the time the people are just going to jump with all the speed ups. The top players actually wait, or the most efficient one wait the last maybe 1 hour, 2 hours before the event finish, and they see, can they actually compete? If they can compete, they can go. If they cannot, they will not go. And if they can, they're going to see how much speed ups they actually need just to top up, not spending everything, and they're going to save rest of the speed ups for other times. This is a smart strategy that is used for decades in this type of genre of games. So if you don't know it, you now know it. And one thing about after this strategy is, don't let impatience cost your progress. You're still going to get some progress, don't get me wrong, if you spend your speed ups, but it's going to be at the cost of the rewards, missing opportunities, like I like to say, because you're not going to get any rewards if you just mindlessly spend your speed ups here and there. This is my personal observation, and I see still people are doing that, so I decided to make this video just to remind to the people that saving and patience and consistency is the key, not only winning in Age of Empire Mobile, but basically in every aspect in the life. You just have to have this thing on your mind. Consistency and patience is very, very key attributes one person can actually have. At least this is my observation. And yeah, before we finish this video, if you want to support this channel and get something for you in form of cashback, you can go and check it out in Eneba. In Eneba, you can see that you can buy Emperor coins, you can also buy Apex coins. You're going to receive some cashback that you can actually use again, and the price is way more lower. Like this, you're going to get more for your money, and in the same time you're going to support my channel, which I really appreciate that. Till the next video, don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new here. I wish you a great day, and see you in the next video.